The following program is a production of Com Radio on the campus of Penn State University. The opinions expressed in this program are solely those of the students involved. They do not represent the views of Com Radio, the College of Communications, Penn State University, and its Board of Trustees.
Hello, everybody.
What's up, world?
This is Sports Take coming to you live from Penn State University.
Live.
I'm Connor DeKranis with my good friend Darius Donelson.
What's going on, folks?
So how you doing, Darius?
Man, I'm doing pretty good, man.
It's been a minute.
It has been. It's been an entire 7 days, and and I'm ready to get back in the flow of things, I think, man.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. I mean, we're missing one of our key assets, our, what would you call her? Our secret weapon? I don't know.
Our carrier champion?
Yeah, our carrier champion, Ariel Epstein.
Yeah, she was able to go home yesterday. I have no clue how she was able to skip out on 4 days of school.
Spring break this early.
Yeah, I don't know how she pulled that one off.
I would kill for that.
God bless.
She's very lucky. She's very lucky.
Whatever you can do, right?
Yeah, I'm sure she's sitting at home enjoying her family right now.
Speaking of spring break, this is our last show before spring break, Darius.
It is.
Got anything big planned for the week-long break?
Just relaxation, man. It's so busy being a senior at Penn State. It's unreal.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes that's all we need.
Yeah.
Just a little R&R.
Just a little time off to just, exactly. How about you? What you got going?
Well, first day of spring break, I'm going to see Imagine Dragons with a couple of friends.
Oh, man.
Indie rock band from Vegas.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you know them, right?
What's going on?
You know them, right?
I'm not
I can give you a little sample,
man.
but I don't know if the folks at home will like it.
What's up with the sample? You going to sing it?
I can give you a little sample if you want.
Are you going to sing it?
If you want a little sample.
I'm sure now that we brought it up, everyone's going to want you to sing it.
All right, now on to the agenda for today.
You had it psyched, man. You're going to sing. Oh, man.
All right.
Before we get into it, I have to bring up, man, you came to the show with your flip-flops on, man. What's going on?
All right.
What's going on?
To the viewers at home, listeners at home.
All right.
I'm wearing socks and flip-flops right now.
Socks and flip-flops. This man is wild. It's like, what, 20-something degrees?
Probably.
It's really, really cool.
All right. Here's the thing, Darius. I go to dinner right before I come to this show, right?
Right.
And dining halls are about, 50-yard walk from my dorm.
Okay. You live in East?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I go right to East Commons.
All right.
So I usually just throw on my flip-flops instead of untying my sneakers, putting my sneakers back on.
It's a lot of work.
It is. You got to bend over, you got to undo the laces, and you got to tie them back up. It takes a whole 2 minutes. It's terrible. So I usually just slip on my flip-flops and go to dinner.
I would do the same.
I get back to my dorm, packing up my stuff to come here to do this wonderful show with the wonderful Darius Donelson.
Oh, yeah. And I'm here with the wonderful Connor with his wonderful flip-flop. Oh, yeah.
And I walk down to the bus station and realize I'm still wearing flip-flops. So that was interesting.
By then it was too late.
Yeah.
It was too late.
I had the revelation. There were people all around me. And I was like, oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
I look like an 85-year-old man right now.
It's all good, man. Don't worry about it. I mean, hopefully when we get back from break, we'll be able to do that. We can just wear our slides.
Hopefully. I mean, living in Happy Valley, it's probably not going to happen until May. And by May, we'll be out of here.
Yep.
Well, you'll literally be out of here.
Literally be gone.
Graduation.
Oh, yeah. Big time.
Ooh.
I might wear slides to my graduation in honor of you, man.
Thank you.
How's that?
I appreciate it.
I'm sure my family will love it.
You should. No, you should wear the flippers that divers wear.
The flippers.
Yeah. You'll be waddling around.
Waddling on the stage.
I think that's the best call to action.
Oh yeah.
I think that's what you should do.
I'm just happy to get my diploma, guys. Sliding on here, and then I'm going swimming. I don't know.
Get the full scuba suit going too.
Yeah.
The whole wetsuit.
Right underneath my cap and gown.
Just rip it off.
It sounds good to me.
Thanks,
bro.
Prez.
Oh man, I might really hug the president, man. I might give him a kiss too.
You should.
Man, I'm so happy to be out of here, man.
I mean, I just graduated high school last year, and a lot of people did that to my principal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's hot.
She was the bomb. She was really cool.
Oh yeah.
So a lot of people just went up and hugged her.
Did you?
No, I think I just went for the classic handshake.
Just went for the handshake?
I think so.
So does that mean you were less ecstatic than everyone else, or?
No, I was pretty ecstatic. I was wearing pink shades, so I think I was
the cool guy.
I had to stick out. I had to stick out in the sea of Cardinal.
Cool.
In the sea of Cardinal, I had to stick out, and it was oh my gosh.
Wait, you guys were allowed to wear like glasses and such?
Yeah,
but
cool. Was your high school allowed to decorate their their caps? You know how a lot of high schools decorate their caps? Yeah, mine neither.
Really, like decorate their caps? Like,
yeah,
what
they usually put like the logo of their school that they're going to on their cap. Get creative.
Oh, like their college.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's dope.
Yeah. No, my high school didn't do that either.
I thought you meant like we'll just bedazzle it.
No.
With bunches
well,
of
most girls do bedazzle with rhinestones, but
yeah.
I mean, what?
I mean, that's a nice touch. I think. Show off that you're going to college. You know, you're taking that next step. Exactly. I think it's cool.
Personally. All right. let's jump right into this.
We ready to dive into it?
Yeah, we got a lot of NBA talk today. It's gonna excite Darius.
Let's get down.
A little bit of NHL with the trade deadline passing earlier today, so we got a little bit of that.
We gotta mention that, right? We gotta.
You have to.
Exactly.
But we do have a lot of NBA because there's been some big developments in the last week. Couple big games.
Oh yeah.
LBJ stepping up the other night.
Whew, stepping up.
So let's just start. Let's just start with that. All right. What did you think about his performance against the Bobcats the other night?
Man, the performance was just nuts. Now, okay, I wasn't watching the game. I have class very late on Tuesdays. I think I got out of class at about what was that? No, I had class till 5:30. Then I have work from 6 to 9:30. So I'm getting out. I'm on the Twitter feed, about to hop on the bus.
As always.
Yeah, and I follow SportsCenter. I'm sure most people.
I don't know if I follow you on Twitter.
You don't follow me on Twitter?
No, I don't think so.
Man, we got to set that up.
Yeah, we got it. We got it after the show.
For the viewers out there,
this is where you plug. Go ahead.
Okay. At 2swag_myg.
2swag_myg.
That's it, man.
2swag.
Holler at me, man.
Oh my gosh, that's like my old AIM from 4th grade. Rad Sportsman 94. It's like one Soccer Lover 42XX. Come on, D.
I'm catching grief for the Twitter. I think I'm about due for a change. I really.
Yeah.
I think I'm due.
Gotta go something classy, professional.
Yeah.
I'm at C DeKranis.
C DeKranis.
At C DeKranis.
It's
easy to find.
Yeah, and exactly, it stands out. It's your name. I like it.
It is my name. It's very true. It is my name.
If you guys didn't know, now you know.
All right, let's get back to LBJ.
LBJ. So I'm saying I'm on Twitter. I follow SportsCenter, and I see that they're like, LeBron, big game, 61 points. I'm like, no, this is not right. This is not real. I need to get home and get in front of a television. So that's what I do. I come home, and first thing I watch on TV is LeBron highlights. I'm seeing it. I'm like, man, this is crazy. I mean, the thing that really stuck out was just how efficient he was doing it. That's what really stuck out for me. I mean, what were your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, he put on an absolute clinic.
Oh, yeah.
You can't get much better than he got. 22 for 33.
Yep.
8 for 10 behind the arc.
Oh, man, that was crazy. I think it was 8 for 8, within the first 3 quarters.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's just.
But I did something similar to what you did. I wasn't watching the game, and then I started getting updates from ScoreCenter, the app, ESPN's app.
I don't believe the game was nationally televised.
It probably wasn't.
I mean,
Heat Bobcats probably wasn't. Yeah. But.
And you know what else really stuck out to me? They said LeBron had no dunks. 0 dunks in that game.
Wow. I didn't even see that.
It's hard to fathom, really.
Yeah.
It's like, really? King James, no dunks?
I mean, he just put on an absolute clinic.
Yeah, I mean, he was getting it going from the outside, and then towards the end, he was getting it going on the inside. He's just taking cats off the dribble. He's just pulling up.
I mean, to be fair, it is the Bobcats.
Yeah, the Bobcats.
And they did. I watched highlights from the games too, and they looked rather dysfunctional on the defensive end. I'm not sure if they know how to play man to man. If that's a thing that they go over and practice.
I don't think they do defensive drills down there in Charlotte.
Literally, it was just pick and rolls and rotations.
Yeah. And
LeBron was open.
Yeah.
Almost every play.
Yeah.
I didn't really get it. And Dominique Wilkins actually came out. I don't know if you saw this.
Dominique came out.
Yeah. He
I think I did see it. What did he say?
Yeah, he just got a Twitter. He just made a Twitter account a week ago, and
these old heads. No disrespect.
He's like 57 now. He just came out and he said, to be honest, I could do that. I could put up 40 on the Bobcats defense at my age.
That's what he said?
Yeah, but then he explained himself more through other tweets, and he was saying it's absolutely nothing against LeBron. He put on an
That's
absolute
what I was
going
to get to next. He trying to undermine the performance?
No. He explicitly said that he was not trying to at any way undermine the performance that James put on that night. But at the same time, he was trying to explain that
he was disrespecting the Charlotte Bobcats.
Yeah, it was more disrespecting the Bobcats than undermining LeBron.
I don't really get where Dominique gets off, and what is he trying to prove by saying that? I mean,
I guess it's just we all.
I don't get it.
2swag. We express our opinions on Twitter all the time.
Right. Oh, okay, so he was just mindlessly tweeting. Is that
I wouldn't say mindlessly, but he's probably just expressing his opinion.
Like,
and then,
the Bobcats are so bad.
somebody picks up on it. These media outlets pick up on it, and then they just run with it.
You're right.
So.
I mean, maybe he should apologize. You think it had something to do with Jordan?
No.
They used to go back. They used to go at it back in the day, man. The slam dunk competitions a couple years in a row. Who knows?
They did, but I don't know.
Dominique. Maybe I should follow him. You think he'll follow me back?
Maybe if you ask politely, he'll see 2swaggy.
I'll be like, Dominique, I can beat you in a slam dunk competition. Follow me. Yeah. No.
Follow to follow.
Yeah.
Hashtag please.
Hashtag please, Dominique. I don't know if it'll happen.
But then, the Heat came out last night and fell to the Rockets 106-103. I know you were watching the end of that game too, right?
Yeah, but I was watching a good bit of that game, good bit.
And LeBron put up 22.
Yeah, only 3 in the second half.
Yeah.
Which is like, guess he kind of fell off a bit.
Just a little bit.
But, I mean, Beasley was getting it going last night, though, so that was good to see. I think he had 24 last night, and Dwayne 24 as well. So it was good to see those guys get going. And just a little bit too much outside shooting from Houston, I think it was. I mean, Patrick Beverley was like 5 for 6. All those guys were just shooting. Terrence Jones was balling. Shout out to UK out there, man. I'm a Kentucky fan. I love Kentucky, by the way. So shout out to them. Dwight was doing his thing. Jay Hart.
Didn't the Gamecocks just upset them?
Really?
Yeah,
you're right.
Like,
you're right.
like last week.
And they paid the $25K.
You saw that? The president of South Carolina was like, as soon as I saw us rush the court and knew I was going to pay the fine, I rushed down with him.
That's what I do.
That's the best.
Screw it, man.
That's the best.
Let's just get out there and just live in the moment, right?
Gamecock Nation, if you're listening.
Yeah, I mean that's a crazy rule though down there in the SEC. I didn't know about that.
Yeah, you can't rush the court. $25,000 fine.
Is it for like safety reasons? What is that?
Yeah, I mean rushing the court. To be completely honest, I mean we're getting a little bit off topic, but that's okay.
Yeah, sure.
You know, let's have fun tonight. Last one before spring break.
I'm with
We started off talking about flip flops and too swaggy, so
too swaggy.
But it's a whole safety thing because
it's a safety thing. Okay.
You have the possibility of kids getting trampled and
and
that's all
wild.
and that's all in the university.
Yeah.
If that happens, it's all in the university, and you don't want to be liable for stuff like that just because kids want to rush the court. It's
You're
not
right
really
about
worth
that.
it,
You're right.
to be honest. I mean, it's fun to watch because you get even at home if you watch teams rush the fans rush the courts.
Oh yeah.
You get your blood pumping too.
It's
you know what I mean? Like it's cool to
feeling.
see. It's cool to see.
Oh,
But at the same time, I understand it's
Yeah.
safety reasons.
I remember I was watching the game and like they're putting up this yellow rope. I'm like, come on, seriously? The kids are already on the floor practically. I'm like, this is not going to hold anyone back.
Yeah.
They just knocked off. What were they at the time? Like number 14 Kentucky or something like that?
Yeah, something like that, somewhere up there.
Yeah, I'm just like, man.
But getting back
going
to the Heat.
Right.
Do you think the big three are going to be together after the summer?
I think so.
You think so?
I think so. I don't think that what they do this postseason really is going to matter much as far as them sticking together. I think they're going to stay together no matter what the outcome of this year is. Whether they win a title, whether they come up short to the Pacers, maybe they get to the finals and lose to KD and them guys. Who knows? But I think they'll all be back.
You sure?
I'm willing to say they will.
Because I mean, there's a lot of stuff happens in the NBA. You know this.
Crazy things happen. You're right.
So I mean, you never know. Chris Bosh could go somewhere.
You're right.
Wade can come out of the blue and be like, "I'm retiring." You never know. Crazy stuff. Crazier things have happened.
It's like it's so different with Miami though. I feel like I think those guys really took on this identity where they're just like we're just all in. We're committing to this franchise.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
And this is what we want to do with the rest of our careers. I think.
I agree with that.
I think they're willing to go that far and say that.
I heard you mention KD a minute ago. So what do you think about this MVP race? 2 weeks ago, we would have been saying KD.
It was unanimous, right?
Right. After LeBron breaks his nose and starts donning the Batman mask, right?
And then he was Phantom of the Opera the next night. It was just crazy. It was nice.
And then Marvel put him in made a caricature of him with a Captain America mask.
That was hot. I think he's the first guy in the NBA to rock the carbon fiber mask.
Yeah. And then the NBA said no.
Yeah, no more. Yeah. It was a little scary. I can't admit.
I liked it.
I thought it was hot, but then
I don't really get the NBA stepping in and saying no, you can't wear that. You have to wear a clear one.
It was kind of like, man, this is too much because they were going with the black unis,
Yeah.
And he had the black headband. It's like, come on, and he's getting aggressive. He's screaming. It looks, if I was young. I don't know. Maybe I might be a little scared. LeBron's a pretty intimidating guy, right? Who knows?
So what are you thinking about the race right now?
It's definitely a lot tighter now. Definitely a lot tighter. I know that Miami 9-1 in the month of February. Great record, only one loss. I think Spoelstra got Coach of the Week or something, whatever that award is. So it's definitely a lot tighter now. But I'm not willing to say that LeBron has taken over. I don't think it's that clear.
And here, I have similar feelings to you, because the thing with me is, we have to remember who's voting for this MVP and stuff. It's sports writers.
You're right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So when it comes down to sports writers, even if the race is close, you see LeBron has won X amount of MVPs.
Yep, 4?
Something like that. So you're gonna probably throw it to KD. You know what I mean?
So?
A lot of sports writers are probably gonna throw it to KD.
I mean, okay.
Just for that reason.
We've seen this happen though numerous times in the past, where guys who are well deserving as far as the regular season goes, and then they get to the playoffs and it's not really the case. And that's what I think might happen to Kevin Durant. If Oklahoma City does not go to the finals, they need to go to the finals for him to win this award. I think personally, He's not going to be able to get it if they get to second round, third round. It's not going to cut it.
I mean, we'll
He's gotta
see.
go to the
We'll
finals.
see. We'll see what happens.
We'll see. I mean, who do you have? What do you think the race is looking like now?
See, to me, it's almost too hard to call.
Yeah.
Because part of me really wants to give it to Durant.
Right.
Mainly because of the fact that LeBron's already won 4.
Okay.
But
so
at
you're
the same
saying
time,
we should...
but if LeBron puts up
Okay.
better numbers, he puts up better numbers and he wins the MVP.
You're right.
But I'm saying if it's close,
Mm-hmm.
you know, few categories go either way,
So you're saying give it to Katie?
possibly.
I mean,
It's a little too far off still, I think.
yeah, it's like, KD does a lot for his team. They would be almost, I don't even know if they'd be a playoff team with just Westbrook. Like, they need KD.
They'd probably squeak in, but
They'd
they
probably
definitely
squeak in.
wouldn't be the top threat in the
Yeah.
West.
They probably get swept first round or something like that.
Yeah.
And you look at what KD does for that team, and then you look at what LeBron. I mean, okay, we got an aging Dwayne Wade, hurt Dwayne Wade. We got a Bosh who's kind of inconsistent at times. They're not the same either.
Yeah. I can
What do
agree with
you
that.
know? Yeah, they mean so much to their teams. It's crazy.
Well, you know what, D?
What's up, bro?
Let's head to commercial break real quick.
Really?
Right.
I don't
Just-
want to go.
Just real quick,
Yeah.
okay? When we
Just
get
real
back,
quick.
we'll talk
All right.
about the Knicks a little bit.
Okay.
A little bit about
My
Woodson.
man Melo, right?
No, we're not talking about that today. We'll talk a little bit about Woodson, a little bit about JR and Amari, their little feud,
Okay,
little back
yeah.
and forth that was going
Yeah.
on.
I'm glad you informed me of that because I didn't know. So
Yeah.
maybe we'll inform some of our listeners.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right, so we'll be right back here on Sports Take. And we're back here on Sports Take.
Yes, we are. Back in the sack.
During the commercial break, I received a quick tidbit of information from an inside source that cannot be disclosed, my girlfriend.
Tell us about the text you just got. Sam. We need to
So,
know.
during the commercial break, I saw a text from my girlfriend
Mm-hmm.
that told me that one of my other friends who actually goes to USC,
Right.
they stormed the court. We talked about that
Right.
before the
Against
break.
Kentucky, yeah, they beat Kentucky. It was fine.
She fell.
She fell.
She fell while she was storming the court. So, I mean,
No way.
so right now I'm going to guess that that's probably the reason that they have this rule.
yeah.
So people like her,
Yeah.
a little clumsy, you fall.
Yeah, the klutzy type, right?
So, Jessica, if you're ever listening to this or listen to this, here's your little shout out.
Uh-huh.
Congratulate
Next
you for
time, watch where you step. I guess. I don't-
congratulate you for falling, but getting right back up and celebrating with your
Will
Gamecocks.
there be a next time?
Oh, probably not, but
Yeah.
who knows?
Exactly. She's gonna really have to watch it, man.
Sorry about that. Had to do it.
There'll be no
Had to do it,
redemption.
Jessica. I'm sorry.
We had to. It's only right, man.
All right, let's get
Sports
back.
sake, baby.
Let's get back to the NBA right now.
All right.
Let's just talk briefly about the Knicks and Woodson,
Right,
and then we
right.
can talk a little bit about the NHL.
Okay, Woodson.
So I see on the little agenda here,
Mm-hmm.
you wanted to put down you put down that we should talk about Woodson and how he believes
Right.
that he is the man to lead.
That's
the
what
New
he
York
said. He
Knicks.
came out and said that he believes he's the man for the job. That's what he said.
Well, do you think he is?
I believe he is. I'm
Ooh.
gonna say he's the man for
That
the
did
job.
not go how I thought it would.
Really? You thought I was
Ooh.
gonna be like, no, he's not the man.
Ooh.
I mean, I can't think of anyone else for the job.
I'm gonna leave real quick. I need to
You
blow
gonna
off some
go?
steam.
Oh, wait. Relax. We can do it in a civilized manner. We
Ooh.
can do it. We can do it. I'm gonna throw out some numbers and we'll get to you.
Go ahead.
Okay. So in the past 3 seasons, my man Mike Woodson. Well, I'm not gonna say he's my man, but okay, Mike Woodson. He's 93-70. That's his record, and that's as of the 24th of February. So it's recent. They're not doing bad. They made
Do you
the
have-
playoffs.
Do you have his record this season?
His record this season, I do not, but we can get it. He's they're a buff out.
No, they're not.
They're not a buff out.
The
right there.
Knicks are sitting at a cool
What's up?
win percentage of
A cool
3.4.
3.4.
34.4 days.
34.4.
21 and 40 record.
21. You said say that again.
21 and 40 record.
Oh, wow.
Do you want to
Brutal.
do you want to reconsider?
It's brutal.
Do you want to reconsider?
Oh, but I don't think he's the guy to blame. That's my whole point in this. Okay, yeah, they're not doing that hot this year, but they made the playoffs the past few years, and he's not the problem. Getting rid of him isn't going to solve anything. They're still going to be just as bad on the court, I think.
See, but here's the thing though. It always starts with the coach.
Does it?
It always starts with the
It
coach.
doesn't stop a little higher up?
Well, I mean, with the Knicks, it definitely does.
Okay.
Especially because on March 19th, I told you
Mhm.
about this right before we went on air.
Right.
There's a bunch of Knicks fans that are gonna protest outside of the Garden.
Really?
They're gonna protest. It's a
Oh,
rally to protest James Dolan's handling of the franchise right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I agree, man.
I mean,
Knicks fans should be upset. They should be. They deserve a better basketball team.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like if you deserve a better basketball team, you got to start up top and work your way down
and trickle down. Right.
And what Woodson's been doing this season, we've talked about on air before. Some bonehead calls he's made in regards to with timeouts, and
I mean,
I don't know.
It's a perfect game.
Yeah, exactly. But 21-40, and you're the Knicks, and when you're the Knicks and you're in that market, you're in the New York market, you're held to a much higher standard.
For sure.
Right.
And with the personnel that they have, they should be producing way more.
And that's the problem. You could say right now that the Knicks probably don't have any heart.
You're right.
Would you agree with that?
I 100%.
And to me, stuff like that, you know what I mean? The intangible qualities of a team start with the coach.
Okay.
You know what I mean? If you're the coach, you have to figure out a way to pump your... You saw Coach Carter, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah.
What did Samuel L. Jackson do in that movie?
Man. He was on those guys, man.
You know what I mean? That's what you have to do. I feel like Woodson... I mean, I obviously have not been inside their practices, and I don't know if it's just the personnel or if it's the coaching staff too, but from the outside looking in, I would have to think that it's the coaching staff.
See, I can't even do that, man. When you look at the personnel, these guys, I don't think that any of them really care.
But that's what I'm asking you though. Does that start with the coach? You have to incite a fire in your team.
It could, but these characters, these are all veteran guys. A lot of these guys have been in the league, 4 or 5 years. These guys are set in their ways. There's no help. There's no coaching these guys. And especially when they're all together. J.R. Smith, are you serious? There's no coaching that guy.
Yeah.
Amari,
there's literally no coaching that guy.
Yeah, Amari's just so banged up. He's not getting any minutes. He's just not happy. I don't think anyone who's playing with the Knicks uniform on is happy. Besides, like, maybe Hardaway because it's his rookie year, maybe. Yeah. Hardaway Jr. Everyone's just mad. And look at there's almost 20 games.
See, that's the thing, though. Crazy. But when that kind of thing happens to a team, to an organization.
You're going to blame the coach, right?
Yeah. You're going to start with the coach.
Okay.
You're going to start with the coach. I'm not saying that the players aren't to blame. I'm not saying anything like that. But when something like this happens, you need someone new in there who can possibly pick back up the team.
So say they get a new coach. You think it's going to be different results? I think it's going to be the same.
I think it's possible that it could change. I'm not saying it's going to change. I'm saying that's possible. And when you're as low as the Knicks are right now, you're not losing anything by going to a new coach.
Take a gamble, right?
You know what I mean? It's not even really a gamble because your odds of staying the same or going up are very good.
I guess
you can't really get much worse. You can't really get much worse.
You're probably right about that. You're probably right.
You know what I mean?
I mean, it could get a tad bit worse. I feel like maybe some players may not trust the organization as much. They're like, wow, I thought we were buying into this guy.
I mean, yeah.
And he's out because we're, underproducing. We have no heart. We really don't care.
I mean,
I don't know.
We'll just really have to see what happens.
We will. Yeah,
so Darius over here thinks that it's not a coaching problem.
I don't believe it's a coaching problem.
I think it is a coaching problem.
I mean, you see the body language on the court sometimes. I know we're kind of beating a dead horse almost, but it's like Melo. He's the only one playing with passion out there, and you can see it.
I mean, we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. Let's just get some quick NHL talk in.
Long season going.
Let's get some quick NHL talk in before we gotta go off the air.
What's up?
We won't talk too much about it because I know Darius isn't too interested, which is fine.
I wouldn't say I'm not interested.
No, which is fine.
Just not educated.
No, it's perfectly fine. But the trade deadline passed earlier today at 3 p.m. Right. So there were some big moves, some big contracts expiring, teams moving.
Tell us about some moves.
So the biggest move of the day.
Right.
Ryan Callahan, captain of the New York Rangers, ex-captain now. Spoiler alert, ex-captain now.
Spoiler alert.
Was shipped off to the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Oh, boy.
Right?
Okay.
Which, he was asking for too much money. You got to get something back.
Okay.
What the Rangers got back.
How much was he asking for, by chance?
He was asking for like 7 years, $6 million a year, which is a lot for a hockey player. And he's not. He's very good and he's a good leader, but he's not really worth. He's not worth that much. And the way he plays hockey, he's only got a few more years left. But anyway,
one of those.
The Rangers were able to get back Martin St. Louis, who
we're excited
who
here.
is the captain. Oh, I'm not excited because I hate the Rangers, but it's a great deal for them now.
Okay.
Because St. Louis is an amazing. He's the captain. He was the captain of the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Right.
So you don't see that often. They swap captain for captain.
They swap captains.
You don't see that. You don't see that often at all.
Yeah.
So I mean, both teams made out great in this. It was a great little trade. Worked out really well. Vanek went to the Habs. He went to the Canadiens.
All right.
From the Islanders. That's good for the Canadiens too, obviously. And Molson went to the Wild. Those were the three biggest trade expectations that we were looking at. Brodeur staying with the Devils. That was another big rumor that he was going to get shipped off. Just wanted to drop those. We wanted to focus a lot on the NBA because we had a lot of storylines.
So, I mean, what do you think was the best trade, though, out of those?
Definitely the Callahan trade.
Captain for captain.
Because it worked out well for both of them.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the other trades were for minor players or conditional draft picks. So, but we wanted to focus a lot of the show on the NBA because we had a lot of storylines. And we're not going to be back for another 2 weeks. So,
don't remind me.
We'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
Oh, man.
This is at C. DeKranis and at Swaggy.
It's
signing
the money. Oh, man, we got to leave on a high note, though, man. You guys have a great spring break out there, you know?
Have a great spring break.
Enjoy it, man. Whatever you guys do, enjoy it.
Yeah.
And we'll see you in a couple weeks.
Relax. Have a good one, guys. This is Sports Take.